everyone, welcome to QA Minds, your go-to space for everything quality assurance. I'm Alan, and in this very first episode, let's break down something every QA beginner and even many pros wonder about: manual testing versus automation testing. What are they? How are they different? And which one should you choose? Let's dive in. Manual testing means testing software without using any automation tools. You are going through the application step by step, just like a real user, to check if everything works correctly. Example, you open an app, click on the login button, enter your email and password and see if it logs in correctly. Manual testing is good for exploratory testing, UI/UX testing, short-term projects. Key features of manual testing, performed step by step by a tester, involves test case writing, execution, and reporting, ideal for short-term projects or UI/UX validations, relies on human judgment, which is useful in early-stage products. Types of manual testing. 1. Black box testing. Tester doesn't need to know internal code. 2. White box testing. Rare in manual, focuses on internal logic. 3. Exploratory testing. Done without scripts, purely based on testers' instincts. 4. Ad hoc testing. Informal testing without documentation. 5. User acceptance testing UAT. Performed by end users or clients. 6. Smoke and sanity testing. Initial checks before deep testing. Manual testing tools, test case management, TestRail, Zephyr, X-Ray, bug tracking Jira, Bugzilla, Mantis, documentation, Excel, Google, Sheets, Confluence. Pros of manual testing. Simple to start, no coding required. Better for UI/UX testing, exploratory, and usability, detects visual issues and user behavior anomalies. Cons of manual testing. Time consuming for large apps. Human errors possible. Not ideal for repeated or large regression testing. What is automation testing? Automation testing uses scripts, frameworks, and tools to automatically test an application. It replaces repetitive manual tests with code that executes and validates functionality at scale. Example, a Selenium script that logs in, clicks around, and checks if the flow works without manual effort. Used for regression testing, repetitive flows, testing across multiple browsers or devices, long-term projects. Key features of automation testing. Fast execution of large test suites, code driven testing using languages like Java, Python, TypeScript, etc. Best for regression, performance, and load testing. Saves time and effort in the long run. Types of automation testing. 1. Unit testing tests individual functions, modules. 2. Integration testing validates interaction between components. 3. Functional testing verifies business logic. 4. Regression testing retests after code changes. 5. Smoke testing verifies basic functionality after a build. 6. Performance testing stress load tests using tools like Jmeta. Popular automation tools: Web UI testing, Selenium, Playwright, Cypress; mobile testing, Appium, API testing, Postman semi-auto, Rest Assured, CI/CD, Jenkins, GitHub Actions; frameworks test, Junit, Cucumber, and PyTest. Pros of automation testing: saves time on large test cases. Reusable and scalable, high accuracy and consistency, can be run 24/7. Cons of automation testing: initial setup takes time and effort, requires programming knowledge, not ideal for constantly changing UIs, can't detect UI/UX flaws easily. Which one do you learn first? Learn manual testing first for strong QA foundations. Add automation skills, like Selenium or Playwright with Java or TypeScript, to grow faster and become a full-stack QA or SDET. Real-world example. Imagine you are testing an e-commerce checkout flow. In manual testing, you would enter cart details manually, click pay, and check the result each time. In automation, a script would do this for you every time a developer changes the backend, saving hours each week. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to QA Minds. I'll be bringing you tutorials, testing tools, project level insights, and career advice every week. Drop your questions in the comments. I reply to everyone. Let's grow together.